Well, good evening. Thought I'd try this out again. Oh, man. Well, where to start? How about with Trump depicting himself as Jesus? I'm telling you. I believe 100%. He's the one. The chosen one. Chosen by the God of this world. The Luciferian God. But let's get off of that. Last Wednesday, a good 2 days in advance, they kept saying that on the local media that Artemis would be splashing down off the coast of California, and there'd be a ship waiting there for him, all Masons probably, all on payroll, because they know. At 8:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now they knew that it was going to splash down at that exact minute, 2 days in advance. Kind of mind-boggling, isn't it? If it was real, first place, we'd see a video of this thing spinning around in outer space with all the stars and everything. We didn't. Saw some phony CGI cartoons made on a computer, AI pictures. Let me turn that off. That TV up there flashing around, distracting. But I didn't give it any thought, I was curious about it. And that day, last Friday, the local news was saying you won't be able to see your regular scheduled program at 7:30 until after splashdown at 8:07. They were advertising it all that day. And sure enough, quarter till 8, it was on the TV up there. I just had it on in the background like I do all the time, just something to do. There it was, splashed down at 8, up in the corner, 8:07 Eastern Standard Time. PM. Right up in the corner. A good almost 20 minutes before when I first noticed it. Go on, dog. He always gets up when I do this. He lays there sound asleep until he hears me talking. That's a side point. I got to looking at that. Got to thinking. 8:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got to thinking about the numerology, the P and the M. What are those numbers? And the E and the T. Well, if you go with numerology, 8, zeros don't count, 7, P, M, E, T, it all adds up to 33. Imagine that. And as I'm watching this thing flutter down, touches the water at 8:07. Somehow, if that was even real, it was probably all AI, but if it was real, and they dropped it out of a cargo plane way up there, they ran the clock backwards to get it to where it would hit that water at 8:07, 33. And the rocket was 322 feet tall. Genesis 322. Skull and Bones 322. It just, these people, this world, it's just, I don't know what to say about it anymore. Pretty close to being under the impression, other than maybe they are blowing up a couple buildings, that there's no war over there with Iran. I'm becoming more and more convinced of that. It's another Russia invaded Ukraine hoax. But it's serving its purpose. Nobody can get close to Iran. And maybe Israel is attacking Lebanon. Who knows? Who knows what is going on over there? Is any of it real? But it's going to crash the worldwide economy. Fuel prices going up. In turn, they're claiming that's where all the fertilizer comes from. Who knows that? Who knows? Jet fuel's going up, if you believe that fairy tale. I don't. Everything is a lie. And just about a month ago, I started putting up some of these oldies, #1 hits from each year. It started taking off, and YouTube was promoting them. They had to be, because people were watching them. I was getting over 100,000 views on them. One of them got almost 200,000. But with that, there was a little flaw in my thinking of going ahead and doing it, because I was getting subscribers. Maybe they would watch something else on my channel, which I've pretty much lost ambition in making videos at the moment. But anyhow, I'd click on see how many views they were getting, and there'd be a commercial. I didn't put them commercials on there. And once they reached, I don't know what the criteria was, but after they got over 20,000 or so views, I started noticing a commercial when it first got on, would go to one. Then it got to where, right in the middle of the thing, an hour-long best of 78, for instance, music, #1 hits, which was really good layout of the songs in order throughout the year, the way they were #1, each of them that hit #1. There'd be a commercial at the start. 10 minutes in, there'd be another commercial. 10, 15 minutes in, there'd be another commercial. And then another. And then another. I got to thinking, man, I didn't put them on there. I hate commercials. And I'm not paying YouTube that extra amount a month to go commercial free. I care less. I don't want to give them a dime. Come to find out that was YouTube putting them on there to make the money themselves. The clincher was a couple of days ago. Somebody left a comment. I was getting irritated with it myself. They couldn't listen to them no more, but too damn many commercials. So I went through and I took them all down. YouTube's not making a dime off of me. I gained a lot of subscribers. Now I'll probably lose them because I left up a couple single songs that only got 1,500, maybe 2,000, 3,000 views. It's not reached that criteria. If I see a commercial on any of them, they're coming right down. I've never commercialized anything I put up there. And I hate all these channels, supposedly truthers, and they want to sell you something, or there comes a flood of commercials. Why are they making videos? Are they making it to awaken you? To give you information? Or are they making it a video for money when they put commercials on it? Way too many so-called truthers on YouTube. Only reason they're really making money, making videos, is to get the money. They could give a flying fuck about telling you anything. All they're after is the money. If they got commercials on there, I don't even watch them anymore. I watch very little. Right now, I'm in the middle of watching Roswell, the original series. The first one, not the second one with all the gay and everything in it. The first one, it's pretty good. I'm about ready to watch the old science fiction series Lost again. That's one of my favorites. Because everything's a lie on the media, and it, all these so-called truthers, now they're praising Jesus. No, they're not. It's all a friggin' scam. There are very few people, when they say the name Jesus on the internet, that's actually talking about Jesus. They could care less. It's part of their program. They are there to lead you down the path, make you think you're Alex Joneses, you're Carlton Tuckers. Oh, he turned to Jesus. We got to follow him now. He's going to suck you right in there and lead you down a path of destruction. You will know them by their fruits. They are CIA. The lie and the deception runs great, runs deep. And if anybody logs onto this that come to this channel because of the music, I apologize. I had no idea they were going to put commercials on them. I'd have left them up forever. Because it looked kind of good. I never had anything I put up get 100,000, 200,000 clicks. And 4,000 or 5,000 likes. It was because of the music. The 70s and 80s. Some 60s. That was a good era. Before all this evil, all this lies and deception. Before the Antichrist is walking the earth. He was probably walking it then, but in the shadows. No longer in the shadows. He's in the White House. That's just my little take. I just thought I'd get on here for a minute. 8:07 Eastern Standard Time, PM. 33. Go figure. Down the road.